Is shoulder pain something that you're struggling with on a daily basis? Just consistent pain to the point where you're struggling to even do your hair, daily chores, get the plates from the cupboard so you can have dinner? Are you struggling to even pick up your kids or play with them? Do your workouts successfully with strength and mobility without experiencing tremendous amounts of pain? Are you scared? Because you've turned 40 or 50 and supposedly that's the magic number, that you turn that age and your body just falls apart and you're just doomed to live with debilitating pain for the rest of your life? Are you taking pain medication daily just to make it through your day and still going home after the workday with pain in your shoulder, in your neck, possibly even up into a tension headache? Now, there are a lot of reasons as to why you would be experiencing joint pain. But number 5 on the top 5 list is arthritis. And currently right now it is plaguing about 25% of the adult population. That's terrifying. I mean, we all have been given this narrative that one day we're just gonna start feeling pain in every joint we've got, right? I mean, there's just this idea that pain is inevitable. Now, I want to make this clear. Arthritis is not a natural part of aging. It is not. Arthritis is not a natural part of aging. Arthritis is, however, a natural part of an unhealthy lifestyle. Welcome to Dialectic Healing, where we discuss a fusion of physical and mental therapies so that you can obtain and maintain your healthiest self. Now let me explain arthritis very quickly. There are two main options for arthritis. You have the RA, which is rheumatoid arthritis, and that one's going to be bilateral. You're going to experience it bilaterally in your joints. So it's not just going to be one side. It is an autoimmune component to it. So that is not just from overuse or from an injury you sustained when you were 20. Rheumatoid arthritis is a very specific autoimmune disease issue. Now with osteoarthritis, yes, it's going to have that pain, that dull, creaky, achy feeling. And there is going to be an inflammatory component to it and a degeneration component to it. But I think that a lot of doctors these days are throwing out that term far too often. Oh, you have pain in a joint and we're not sure why. Must have arthritis. So again, I will say, contrary to popular belief, arthritis is not a natural part of the aging process. Just because you turn a certain age doesn't mean you just get plagued with arthritis and pain in every single joint. But I will tell you that arthritis is very much a common problem for someone who has lived an unhealthy lifestyle. Now, if that is you, if you know that you are overworked, underrested, if your stress levels are through the roof, if you're not finding time at the end of your days or at the beginning of your days to be active and mobile and move, if you're living that sedentary lifestyle and you're not eating well, yes, I can guarantee you arthritis will be something that you will have to deal with in your future. I don't care what age you are now, and I don't care what age you plan on living to. If you live that way, where you're sedentary and you're eating poorly and you're working yourself to death, your stress levels are high and you're not sleeping well, and you're dehydrated, that's another big one. Arthritis is something you're going to have to deal with. So I want to give you a solution, because just because you might have pain now does not mean you have to have pain forever. Your body is far more resilient than you're probably giving it credit for. I want to just give you two of the most important things you could possibly do. Like I said, arthritis means inflammation. There is an inflammatory component to it. So the number one thing you can do is eliminate any sort of inflammatory foods or drinks from your lifestyle. Now, you know me, if you've listened to any of my other videos, I am a big proponent of indulgence days. I am not an all or nothing person. But understand that if you're eating things like dairy, sugar, and gluten, those are all inflammatory foods. In fact, those are the 3 top inflammatory foods that will contribute negatively to the pain in your joints, especially if you've already been diagnosed with arthritis. Number 2, never stop moving. The sedentary lifestyle is the absolute worst for you. Motion is lotion, people. You gotta keep moving. If you don't use it, you lose it. If you stop being able to put your arm over your head and you just think, oh, I'll never be able to do that again, you're right. You never will. But being able to put your arms over your head comfortably, that is part of a good, healthy shoulder. So that is something you want to work on and do. So I'm going to give you 2 actions here. Number 1, I want you to really take this seriously. And I challenge you. I'm going to challenge you on this. I challenge you to go 2 weeks with no dairy. Pick one. Actually, you pick one. I said gluten, dairy, or sugar. Pick one of those 3 and go 2 weeks without that in your lifestyle at all. If you pick dairy, that does mean yogurt, cheese, and milk. All, like cottage cheese, all of it. It's gone. Out of there. Adios. If you pick gluten, then no gluten. If you pick sugar, no sugar. And be careful because it's hidden in everything. But I challenge you. For the next 2 weeks, go without one of those in your lifestyle. I guarantee you, you will feel different by the end of those 2 weeks. You will feel better. Your joints will have less inflammation. I can guarantee you that. Now, the second thing I'm going to say is take 10 minutes in your day, every day. Again, for the next 2 weeks, incorporate both. This is great. 10 minutes, 5 minutes in the morning and 5 minutes in the evening. And I want you to do 2 exercises. First is this is a Qigong exercise. I just like to call it the beach ball. Nice and open, keep your shoulders back, and you're just going to do the beach ball exercise. Just imagine you're holding a big beach ball, no collapsing in like this, and it's not big, you can go as big out here, but the idea is you never can go further in than what the beach ball allows. So you're keeping your shoulders out and wide and open, nothing that's collapsing in like this, right? That's the idea, is to avoid this. Like if you're on your phone, then open your shoulders up, put your phone up higher, whatever you need to do. Beach ball exercise is number 1. Number 2, just do some shoulder rolls. Forwards, backwards. I like this full motion. That's the idea. These are ball and socket joints, so they need to be able to go in every direction. Not just this, right? The idea is full motion, full expansion of that joint. Move it in every direction, forward and backwards. 10 minutes. That's all I'm asking. Break it up. 5 minutes in the morning, 5 minutes in the evening. If you need to break it up even more than that, 2 minutes in the morning, 2 minutes at lunch, 2 minutes at midday, 2 minutes when you get home from work, 2 minutes after your workout or after you put your kids to bed. Break it up. Just do it periodically throughout your day. 10 minutes a day. I guarantee you will start feeling a lot better in your shoulders. hope that this information was super helpful for you. And if you want to know more than just these 2 solutions, then check out my 30-day pain-free jumpstart guide. I go into much more depth than just the 2 solutions that I've given you today. Until next time, may your pain be relieved.